Welcome back everyone to the channel, the place where dreams rise, legends are born, and every stage moment becomes history. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this incredible journey with us as we explore talent, passion, and the unforgettable stories that shape the world of entertainment. Today, we are about to dive into a moment that shook the Britain's Got Talent stage to its core. A moment that made judges gasp, audience rise to their feet, and the internet explode with one single phrase: the next Freddie Mercury has arrived. The lights dimmed, the theater fell into silence, and a single spotlight shined on a lone figure stepping forward onto the BGT 2025 stage. No band, no special effects, just pure presence, confidence, and a spark in the eyes that only true performers carry. The judges leaned forward, curious, unaware they were seconds away from witnessing history. Simon Cowell folded his arms, already skeptical yet intrigued. Amanda's smile softened, and the crowd waited with breath held tight. Who was this mysterious talent? And could anyone truly channel the magic, power, and emotional fire of the legendary Freddie Mercury? The performer introduced himself, voice calm but trembling with excitement, not from fear, but from passion. This was not just another audition. This was a tribute, a mission. A moment to honor one of the greatest vocalists and showmen the world has ever known. Then the music dropped. That unmistakable piano intro echoed in the air, a song many would fear to attempt, Somebody to Love. Instantly, the crowd murmured in awe. But when the first note left his mouth, the room went still. Not because he sounded exactly like Freddie Mercury, but because he carried Freddie's spirit. The tone, the control, the vibrato, and most importantly, the emotion. It wasn't imitation. It was connection. As he soared through the verses, every lyric felt alive. The judges exchanged shocked looks. Alicia placed her hand over her chest, feeling the goosebumps. Bruno stood up, unable to stay seated, already sensing something extraordinary. And Simon's expression changed from analytical to stunned admiration, his eyebrows lifting as if he just discovered a star. By the chorus, the audience erupted. Cheers, screams, whistles filling the hall as this performer unleashed massive operatic notes, powerful and resonant, commanding the stage like a seasoned legend. He didn't just sing. He performed. He lived the song. He hit every note with precision, dipped into Queen-style vocal runs, and even delivered that iconic Mercury-style stage energy, fierce, electric, unapologetically dramatic. Hands flew in the air, couples clung to each other, tears rolled down faces as nostalgia and awe blended into one unforgettable moment. Halfway through the performance, he paused, not due to fear, but to build anticipation. The crowd leaned forward, hanging on every second. Then, with a voice full of soul and fire, he belted the final run like a controlled explosion of sound. And when the last note echoed, he didn't whisper away. He held it. Long, strong, unwavering. A moment that felt like time froze. And when it finally ended, silence lasted just half a heartbeat before the theater exploded. Everyone stood. The audience roared. A sea of applause, cheers, tears, and disbelief. Bruno jumped up onto the judging desk screaming, "This is unbelievable." Amanda wiped her tears. Alicia clapped above her head, shining with pride and joy. And Simon Cowell, that iconic smile slowly formed, the one he only gives when witnessing true greatness. He leaned forward with a spark in his eyes and said, "There are people who sing, and there are people who become music. What you just did is not only brave, but breathtaking." Freddie Mercury was one of the greatest artists in history, and tonight, for a moment, we felt something of him again. That was sensational. The golden buzzer moment felt inevitable, but no one knew who would press it first. Alicia moved. Amanda stood. Bruno raised his hand. Simon stared at the buzzer, thinking deeply, and then, bam! The sound blasted through the room, golden confetti burst into the air like a shower of stars, and the theater shook with screams of joy as the performer fell to his knees, overwhelmed, emotional, speechless. The dream was real. The journey had begun. Fans across the world flooded social media within minutes. Clips went viral, comments poured in. People wrote things like, "He's the closest thing to Freddie we've ever seen and Freddie would be proud." Some even claimed a new era for vocal showmanship was beginning. Whether that's true or not, one thing was clear: a star was born that night. Not a copy. Not a shadow. A new artist inspired by the greatest, ready to carve his own path while honoring a legend whose legacy will never fade. This moment reminds us that talent isn't just about voice. It's about heart, courage, passion. Freddie Mercury wasn't just a singer, he was an energy, a force, a symbol of freedom and fearless artistic expression. And on the Britain's Got Talent 2025 stage, that spirit returned in a way that moved millions. As the confetti settled and the performer rose, tears in his eyes, he looked out at the crowd, overwhelmed, glowing in golden lights. This wasn't just a performance. It was a moment of history, a moment of magic, and a reminder that legends don't die, they inspire the ones brave enough to dream. And now, to everyone watching this video, remember something important: greatness doesn't come from trying to be someone else. It comes from taking inspiration and turning it into your own fire, your own art, your own voice. The world doesn't need another Freddie Mercury. But it needs people with Freddie's courage to be fearlessly themselves. If you felt goosebumps, if this moment moved you, if you believe in talent, power, and dreams, then you are part of this journey too. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, share it with someone who loves Queen, music, or pure talent. Comment below what performance moved you most, and stay tuned for more incredible stories from the world of talent, passion, and unforgettable stage moments.